Hello folks, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, I'm going to discuss with you about soil amendment. My name is Eric Emmanuel Kumari. I'm an agriculture expert in area of resource use and plant protection by professional. I'm also a grower by training and by practice. In this episode, I'm going to share with you why it's important to have the soil amendment. You can see in a developed country, they use sophisticated machine and also they use kind of straw return to help their soil organic matter to stay high. And in a developing country like ours, like Africa, like Tanzania, we don't have this kind of high-tech machine or high mechanization machine like the one they have. But what we can learn from this developed country, this is most common. Many agriculture experts ask me, and even some followers, they ask me why our production is still low when we compare with the developed country. So what we can learn, we can learn from this developed country. We cannot like adopt all this kind of technology like high-tech machine like this one, but we can use our own technology and have the same result. So how this can be done? First of all, in Africa, most of farmers, they cannot afford machine. So what they does, most of farmers, they use the tractor and then integrate like to finish plowing with the hand hoe to make like ridge to soften their soil. But in a developed country, they have this kind of sophisticated machine that they can make ridge and everything. Having this kind of technology, we have this kind of low technology, it has some disadvantage, especially when it comes to make ridge. We disturb the soil too much. It's like we are taking the good soil and put them down where the root penetration it cannot reach. So the result of this, we have the soil with no organic matter, no nutrient. This is one of agronomist, Mr. Iteyo, realized that. So he come up with some few solutions. Number one, he used lime. Lime is like calcium carbonate. It's like a chalk. It's different from the lime that you can see in construction. So it's quite different. This lime is specifically for crop. The aim of this lime is to boost or to raise your pH so that it can reach the level that your plant can take nutrients from the soil. If your pH is low, the plant cannot uptake the nutrient. Even though you put all your fertilizer and everything, it cannot be taken by your plant. In developed country, most of their pH, they are quite high, so they don't need to have this kind of lime. And also because we don't incorporate our crop residue, because the machine to turn up this crop residue we don't have, we need to use manure or compost manure so that we can raise our soil pH and also raise the level that when we apply the nutrient, it can be stay there for a while, so it can retain the nutrient, and also the water can be uptaken, and also it can anchor your root. The kind of soil we have here is like, because of maximum disturbance, this soil, they have no nutrient. It is the same with the inert soil or the soilless material like cocoa pit, but the difference is that the cocoa pit free from disease, but this can have disease and some insect. How to solve this problem? We need to add lime, and also we need to have compost manure. In this ridge, you can see very big ridge. We need to have 4 meter. 4 meter, we put a 1 bucket of manure on top of the ridge. You can see the width and the length. The length is 4 meters, so the width on top, and then you incorporate with hand hoe. By doing so, you can have like, you have already advantage that you are going to start your seedling in a good area that it can grow and get its own necessary nutrient to support your plant to grow. Once you complete this process, you are sure that once the seedling will germinate from there, it will get what it's supposed to get, so that it will be health. If your seedling is health, start health, and the root development is good enough, you have advantage that you will use less chemicals to control disease, because it will have their own immunity to fight with this insect and also disease. So the plant will focus its own development for fruit formation and also other part of the crops that is consumable. So this is important tips. So this kind of soil we have, because we use the rainfeed, we need to create this ridge. It's quite different from developed country where they have infrastructure. They channel the water when it rains to the reservoir or to the river where it's required to go. But in Africa, when the water rains, the water stays there. And if it's there, we need kind of harvesting so that it can stay there and support our plant. Thank you for watching. See you in another episode.